Hello friends, welcome to my channel Amrita's Code World. Today I am going to discuss about different types of data which is supported by Python programming language. I'll also show you how to handle these different kinds of data using Python coding. And before I begin friends, yes, you are right. Please do subscribe my channel Amrita's Code World. And also click on the bell icon for further notification. And if you like my channel, please do like it. So let us begin. Yes, friends, today I'm going to discuss about the different data types which are supported by Python programming language. But first of all, we'll have to know what is data type. Python has a predefined set of data types to handle the data in a program. What is data type? Data type specifies which type of value a variable can store. Data type, or simply we say type, is an attribute of data which tells the compiler interpreter how the programmer intends to use the data. Now, what do we mean by that? Let us see with the example in Python shell. Now, we are talking about data type. Say, for example, if I write x equal 10, then if you would like to know the data type of the variable x, so I can use the type function and we can see that the x, the variable which is having the value 10, is of type int or integer, we say. Now, if we have another variable, say for example, y equal, I write 7.8. Now, if we would like to see the data type of the variable, so I say type function I use, and then we pass that variable name in the parameter, and we can see that it is of float type. That means it has fractional values. So as you can see that data type means the type of data a variable can store. So here in this case, x is of integer type, that is int, and y is of float type. That means it can have floating point values. Type function is used to determine a variable's data type in Python. We have just now seen the example of integer and float type variable. I would also show you that another type of data. See, for example, if we have like str equal, I type hello. Okay, so hello is not a number. Next, if we want to know the data type of hello, I can use the type function, and then we can provide the variable name as a parameter, and we can see that this belongs to the class string, that is str. Not only you can pass the variable, you can pass also the value directly to a type function like this type. Say for example, if I pass here, say for example, world, then we can see the data type is here string type. Now, these are the Python core data types, which are mainly classified into 4 broad categories, that is numeric, Boolean, sequence type, and dictionary. Under numeric types, as you can see, there are 3 data types. Those are integer, float, and complex. Under sequence type, we have string, list, and tuple. So these are the core data types or the main data types which are supported by Python programming language. All these data types are classified into 2 broad categories, that is mutable and immutable. Mutable means changeable data types which can be modified like list, dictionaries and sets. Immutable means non-changeable, where we can modify the data. We cannot modify the data items like integers, floats, booleans, strings and tuples. Let us begin with the first classification, that is numeric types. Under numeric types, as we have seen, that we have integer, in short we call it as int, then float and complex number. What are integer data types? Integers or int are 0, positive or negative numbers without decimal point. Integers in Python 3 version are of unlimited size. Integers can be binary, octal and hexadecimal values. Let us see how. Now, say for example, if we have 0, this is also integer type. If we have 200, this is integer type, positive number. If we talk about minus 15, this is also integer. Okay, so integers can be 0, positive or negative numbers, but without any decimal point. Now, let us see the next example where we can see that whether integer can be binary, octal or hexadecimal. Say for example, if integer numbers, if is of binary numbers, then we'll have to precede this with 0 be, either be in lowercase or uppercase. Then we will write the binary values. Binary values, as we know, that it consists of 0, 1, that is 2 bits, and see, it is equivalent to 13. Next, if we would like to know the octal number and what it is in integer, then in case of octal number, we'll have to precede it with 0, O, either in lowercase or uppercase, and then we write any octal values, then it is equivalent to 303 in integer. Similarly, now if we would like to also represent the hexadecimal numbers, we can precede or we can give the prefix as either 0, lowercase x or uppercase x. Then we use the hexadecimal values which support 16 digits, like from 0 to 9 and A, B, C, D, E, F. So I write some hexadecimal number. So 4, 5, say for example, E, F. Now, as you can see, it is equivalent to 17903 in integer. Now, next, see, we'll see some other properties of integers, like all integer literals or variables are objects of the int class. Just now we have seen that in Python, when we use the type function, then it gives you the data type of that integer and that belongs to the int class. Leading zeros in non-zero integers are not allowed. We cannot use 0 in the beginning of the number, and then Python does not allow comma as number delimiter. Use underscore as a delimiter instead. Python does not allow comma in the number because otherwise it will give you error. Let us see. Say for example, if we have x equal 0897, can we use it? No. Python will give you error because it is leading with the 0. Okay. The next, we are using, say for example, x equal, I cannot use here 6789 like comma we cannot use. In place of that, we'll have to use underscore here. So we can use underscore as a delimiter like this. So now Python will not throw any error. Now say for example, if we want to print the value of x, so we can do so. by using this. So see, underscore is allowed. Next, the int function converts a string or float to integer. Let us see how. Say for example, if we have a value like this, say for example, x equal, we have 100 in quotes. So it will be considered as string because it is given in quotes. It's a string. So now if we need to convert into integer, we can do so like this. Y equal, I will convert int of x. So now if we see that data type of x, say it is string, it belongs to string, but data type of y, which you have converted by using the int function, that is, it belongs to class integer. Okay, so now one more example. Say for example, if we write z equal, suppose 7.8, it's a floating point number because it has decimal point. So now if we see the type of z, it will give you float. It belongs to class float. If we want to convert into this, so I can directly print using the print function int of z. So now it will remove the fractional part, that is 7.8. So since we have converted to integer, so it will give you 7. Now floating point numbers. What are floating point numbers? Floating point numbers, in short we call it as float, are positive and negative real numbers with a fractional part denoted by the decimal symbol. Floats can be separated by the underscore, just like we can do so in case of integer number. So the example, say for example, floating point number, say we have, say a equal 6.7 or maybe b equal minus 4.5. These are floating point numbers. Next, floats has the maximum size depends on your system. The float beyond its maximum size referred to as infinity, that is either INF or I in uppercase, INF, then infinity in uppercase or infinity in lowercase. Let us see what do I mean by that. Say for example, if we write f equal, say for example, if we write 2e, then the value, say for example, 400, this is infinity. So now see here, if we print the value of f, look at this, it's giving you infinity, that is INF. A float function converts a string or integer to float. Let us see how. Say for example, we have a string. Okay. Now this, if we check the type of x, it will give you str. Now if we would like to convert into this to float of, we are converting to x and assigning to y. Now if we check or we print the value of y first, it will display the same value. And what is the data type of y? So it will give you the data type as floats. Next, complex number. What are complex numbers? Complex numbers are a combination of a real and imaginary part. Complex numbers are in the form of x plus yj, where x is the real part and y is imaginary part. What is the value of j? Root over minus 1. And you must use lowercase j or uppercase j as imaginary component. You cannot use any other character because otherwise Python will show error. Okay, let us now see what do we mean by complex number? Say for example, if we have A equal 5 plus 2j. I have used j in lowercase. Now, if we try to print the value of A, see how it has been displayed as a real part, that is 5, and 2j, the value of j is root over minus 1. Now, if we would like to see the data type of this variable A, you can see the class is complex. Now, let us see some other properties. The complex function returns a complex number with real and imaginary components. How? Say for example, if we do this complex of, say for example, 4. See, 4 plus 0j, because I have only passed one parameter and that 4 is taken as real part. Now, if we pass two parameters, say for example, I am passing here 45, 23. So now let us see. So 45 is taken as a real part and the second parameter 23, it is taken as imaginary part. I have already discussed about the numeric data types like int, float and complex numbers. Let us see what is Boolean data type. Boolean type is one of the built-in data types provided by Python which represents one of the two values, that is true or false. Bool function is used to return or convert a value to a Boolean value, that is true or false, just like we have done in case of int, float and complex numbers. Let us see what is Boolean type. So say for example, we have A equal true. So it is Boolean data type. Let us see use the type function. If we see the type function, so see it belongs to the class bool. Okay, now next is, say for example, if we would like to compare two values, say for example x equal 6 and y equal 7, I would like to see whether x equal y or not. So I'm using relational operator. It's giving you false. It's giving you the Boolean value, and that is, it is giving you either true or false. Now here x is 6 and y is 7. So it is not equal. So it is returning you the value false. Now next data type which I'm going to discuss, that is string. What is a string? A string is an immutable data type and consists sequence of characters which are enclosed by single or double quotes. And multi-line strings must be embedded in triple quotes. Let us see how. Say for example, we have a string, say for example, greet. The name of the string, the variable. Next, I would like to write hello. So I have given in quotes. So I double quotes, and if I would like to see the data type of it, so I can use the type function and see it belongs to class str. So either we can use double quotes or we can use single quotes as well. So multi-line characters also we will see next. So if we see the data type of this, and see it belongs to string. Now multi-line string also we can use like this in triple quotes, either triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Say for example, if I write hello, then world, and then I complete this, and now see the data type of this great will be also belongs to class str. So this hello world which we have written as a multi-line string, that can be either in single triple quotes or double triple quotes, we can use it. Next, in string, we have len function is used to retrieve the length of a string. We can also iterate to a string using loop. Now, how to use len function? if we would like to know that how many characters are present in the string, we can do so by using the len function. So len of great will give you, see here, 11. Why? Because hello world, if you see, it consists of total 11 characters. That space also counted. So it's giving you 11. Okay, now let us see another example. Say for example, I have str equal, say for example, computer. Okay, I would like to use the len function with a single line string. So len of str, it's giving you 8 because there are 8 characters present in computer. Then we have also seen this property. See, we can iterate through a string using loop. How we can do so? Now, if we would like to go through each and every character, so we can do so by the loop, like for I in str. We will learn in detail about loops in our upcoming videos. So now let us see if I want to print I. So it will go through each and every character of the string, and see now it's printing the string computer in different lines because it is printing each and every character, and we are iterating through each and every character of the string. Next properties of strings are, a sequence is defined as an ordered collection of items. Hence we call a string is an ordered collection of characters. The sequence which uses an index starting with 0 to retrieve a character from it in case of a string. Python supports negative indexing too, starting with minus the length of the string till -1. Well, let us see what I'm exactly talking about. Now see here, if we write great equal hello. Now see, each and every character is placed at an index position. So it starts with 0. Now if we print a great 0 position, it will give you H. If we use great 1, it will give you E. So as you can see that there are 5 characters in the string. So it's starting from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The last character O, which will be at index 4. So that is length -1. So if we see here, now see, if we use great 5, what it will give you? It will throw you error because that index 5 is not present in the string. We can also use negative indexing, as we have mentioned, that from the back side, the first character, that is the O, will be at position -1, L -2, then -3, then -4, then -5. So now, if we start from minus length, that means total length is 5. So -5 if we use. So here, as you can see, the value H we are getting. Now, if I use great -1 for the negative indexing, I'll get it O. So I hope the idea is clear. The string is an immutable object, hence it is not possible to modify the value of a string. What do we mean by that? See, this great is having the value hello. Now, can we modify it? Let us see at any position. If we like to modify any value, suppose at 3 position, I would like to assign another character. So at 3 position, which character is there? 0, 1, 2, 3, that is L. I'm trying to modify with maybe M. So will it allow me? No, because string is of immutable type. So the str object does not support the item assignment. So you will get a type error, data type error. Next, properties of string. All strings are objects of the str class in Python, and str function is used to convert a number to a string. Okay, let us see if we have a number, say for example, x equal, say for example, 100. So it is of integer type. We can convert into string by using the str function y equal str of x. Earlier we have done it for the numeric data types. So we have converted this. So now if we print the data type of y, so it will give you the class str. Now, what is string slicing? String slicing means obtaining a substring from the given string by slicing it respectively from start to end. You can return a range of characters by using the slice syntax. You need to specify the start index and the end index separated by a colon to return a part of the string. You can also specify the step value. Let us see how string slicing works. See, for example, we have a string grid equal. I specify here hello world. I would like to extract the part of the string, but I can do so with the help of the string index. Now here index starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then space also to be counted, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the last index is at 10. So now if you would like to extract the part of it, say for example, I can provide only the start value, say for example 4 colon I give here as 9. So see here, once I click on enter key, then I see that it extracted the part, see 4 from 4 index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has started from the character O. Then 9 I have given the stop value of the index. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but it has printed till R because at 9 position L is there, but since we have given the stop value 9, it can go only till the stop value 8. So always 1 will be less. Now if we use a step value, by default the step value is 1. So starting from O till R, it has displayed each character. Now if I change the step value, say for example, I would like to start from beginning and I would like to end at 8 index and I would like to give the step value as 2. Let us see how it prints now. See what it has printed. HLOW. How? It started from 0 index, that is H. Then 2 is the step value, so it has not counted E. It has gone to the next character L. Then this L and next L is also skipped. Then it has gone here O. Then space is not counted, then it has gone to W. So 0, then 2, then 4, then 6. Now we have given here till 8, so it will go till 7. So that's how we got HLOW, and that is called string slicing. So friends, the idea of the data types, numeric types, int, float, complex number, Boolean data type, and string, which is considered as a sequence data type in Python. The idea is clear to you. And in my next videos, I'll be continuing with the other data types which are supported by Python. That is, I will talk about list, tuple, dictionaries. Okay, friends. So till now, bye-bye. And please do not forget to subscribe my channel, Amrita's Code World. Click on the bell icon for further notification. And yes, please do like my channel. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching.